Brandon Clements out of Hubert, North Carolina has by far dominated in every mini stock race so far this year and all other tracks in between the Wake County line. He's ready to bring them to green. Jason Adams alongside, Justin Owens in 54, and Doug Barefoot in the Y5. Throwback to one of the greats of Jake Yelverton and the Yelverton's Truck Repair Racing late model days. We're green flag in turn one, and it is, guess who? Clements out in front.
And Clements showing the lead as they go into turn three. Jason Adams has settled into the second spot. Justin Owens is now in third. Doug Barefoot in the fourth spot. But Brandon Clements now starting to pull away from Jason Adams, even though it's in the early going. And it's kind of odd. You know what, that many years ago when we were coming to Wake County Speedway, that 00 was the car to beat in mini stock. But the time changes things, and Brandon Clements, since he started racing here, he's been running very competitively. He's just good. That's all you can say for him.
But we're keeping an eye on Jason Adams as well, the driver out of Zebulon, North Carolina. He's in the number 2 spot, but obviously Brandon Clements has jumped down in front. He is single file. He has literally put it to about a corner length lead over the second place man of Jason Adams, followed by Justin Owens and Doug Barefoot. And that's the way it stands, Dennis, in 3.
When they were checking in, I talked to the owner of that 00 car, and he says, we're here to follow Clements again tonight. So, you can't help but kind of feel sorry for them, but they doing the best they can, and, anything can happen. He could blow up. He could have a flat tire, so anything can happen. It's not over till it's over.
Let's get out of our Leaf Cars pit reporter, of course, Chaz Matable. Sheer domination this year by Hubert, North Carolina's coastal man, Brandon Clements.
Absolutely, and the Brandon Clements team down here, watching in anticipation, not too much pressure on them right now. They're pretty calm. They think that they know what's going to happen here. But we'll find out. Lots of laps to go.
Another day in the park for the driver of that number 7 perimeter chassis car, might I add, Dennis McDonald and Chaz Matable. That car can be ran on dirt or pavement with the way that body is.
Yeah, and when he came last year, he had a different race car, and he would run it here on Friday night and go to a dirt track on Saturday night.
That's right.
The man can run anywhere. He's a good race car driver, and if you ever go to a racetrack and Brandon Clements is in the house, that's the car you want to look at, no matter if it's on dirt or asphalt.
And by the way, not just one of the mini stock greats as well. He's competed in late models. He's ran late model stocks. He's ran Martinsville. He's ran limited late models. He's ran in the old, big races of the Cars Tour and more. So the man's got credentials besides just a mini stock racer. But he says, and I quote Dennis, I just love racing mini stocks.
Oh, yeah, and, you give him a steering wheel and the seat, he'll put on a show for you. And, if you come to Wake County Speedway and you see 7 in the pits, that's the car you got to beat. Halfway already.
Yeah, this race flying by, 13 down and 12 laps to go. Brandon Clements is sheerly dominating in this event. The second spot, Brandon Clements, Jason Adams, Justin Owens, Doug Barefoot. Hey, can we go and show you the car number Y5 on the back straightaway? Doug Barefoot. So here's a throwback to one of the greats of late model racing. When I was a kid, coming here to Wake County Speedway as a fan, when he used to race at Southern National back in the 90s era, Jake Yelverton, one of the greats in this era of late model racing. Do you remember the Firebird Cup, the Thunderbird Cup? Those are the divisions they called them back in the day for late model stock and late model sportsmen. He competed, and he had a car that is a throwback that Doug Barefoot's driving, that Y5 Yelverton's Truck Repair Machine. What a beautiful ride there, right there. A throwback to one of the greats of late models, though, Dennis.
And it's always fun to see these cars when they come to any racetrack as a throwback. Because the guys like me's got a little age on you. It kind of brings back some pleasant memories. With,
me, when I seen that car and Charlie showed it to me, I was like, wow. Yeah. You just think of it, And Dennis, I don't know if I ever told you, bud. I mean, I've had the privilege, my friend, to go all over the country calling races. But when Charlie asked me to come and be on the announcing team at Wake County Speedway, it was truly a humbling honor and privilege, because I remember literally sitting in those big grandstands out of turn 4 as a kid, You know, growing up, 5, 6, 7 years old, having a little checker flag like Hunter Alexander gives 5 to go on the flag stand, and, you know, ticking my dad off, hitting people in the head accidentally with the flags, playing and whatnot, and now to be one of the announcers at Wake County Speedway, it's truly an awesome dream.
And talking about the throwback on August the 19th, we're hoping to have a
Yes, sir.
old timers night here. I got a list of about 30 race car drivers that raced here back in the 80s from a competitor yesterday. So we're going to be sending out some invitations, and hopefully that'll be a big night here at Wake County to celebrate 60 years of racing. Clement's now putting in a lap on barefoot as he comes out of turn 4. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I didn't want to go off subject about the Yelverton car barefoot, but obviously, Chaz Watable, it's an open book shut case. Brandon Clements, unless something happens and somebody pokes him in a needle doll somewhere, it's going to be his race to win in another dominating performance.
Absolutely. Clemens seeing 2 to go. Passing the flag stand. He's out on his own. I don't think anybody's going to be able to catch him.
Back straight away, Brandon Clements hitting his marks. He has got a big lead now, separated by a lap car by about 10, 12 car lengths. He'll see the white flag. One more lap to go. Hubert, North Carolina's Brandon Clements looking for yet another win on another racing weekend. How many wins is it now this year? Close to 17 mini stock wins since 2022. Checkered flag, and it's going to be Brandon Clements to win again here in the